The late 18th century. France, a nation shimmering with beauty and grandeur, stood as a beacon of power and sophistication in Europe. Yet, beneath the opulent facade of palaces and the extravagant lifestyles of the aristocracy, a storm brewed. Deep within the heart of French society, resentment simmered, fueled by social inequalities, economic turmoil, and a yearning for change. The French Revolution, a seismic event that would forever alter the course of history, was about to erupt. This tumultuous period from 1789 to 1799 witnessed the dramatic collapse of the absolute monarchy, the rise of republicanism, and a bloody struggle for power. The echoes of the revolution's ideals, liberty, equality, and fraternity resonated far beyond France's borders, inspiring movements for social and political change across the globe. But what were the forces that led to this earth-shattering upheaval? Let us delve into the cauldron of discontent and unravel the causes of the French Revolution. French society in the late 18th century was rigidly divided. The First Estate, comprised of the clergy, enjoyed vast wealth and privilege. The Second Estate, the nobility, held significant power and influence. The Third Estate, the majority, bore the brunt of taxation. Resentment festered within the Third Estate. The extravagant lifestyles of the aristocracy stood in stark contrast to the struggles of the common people. France's financial woes in the late 18th century played a crucial role in igniting the revolution. Decades of extravagant spending by the monarchy, coupled with costly wars, had left the French treasury depleted. The 7 Years' War and the American Revolutionary War, while victories for France, came at a staggering cost. The monarchy, unable to generate sufficient revenue, found itself teetering on the brink of bankruptcy. Attempts to address the financial crisis through tax reforms met with fierce resistance from the privileged classes. The nobility and clergy, accustomed to exemptions, blocked any attempts to share the burden of taxation. This impasse further exacerbated tensions between the privileged few and the overburdened masses. The economic woes of France, coupled with the monarchy's inability to address them effectively, created a climate ripe for revolution. Section 4. The Winds of Change. Enlightenment Ideals Ignite a Revolution. The 18th century witnessed the flourishing of the Enlightenment, an intellectual and philosophical movement that emphasized reason, individualism, and human rights. Thinkers like John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and Montesquieu challenged traditional notions of absolute monarchy and advocated for limited government, popular sovereignty, and individual liberties. Their ideas, disseminated through salons and printed works, resonated deeply with the French people, particularly the educated middle class. Enlightenment ideals fueled a growing discontent with the French absolute monarchy and its rigid social hierarchy. The concept of natural rights articulated by Locke challenged the divine right of kings. Rousseau's notion of a social contract where government derives its legitimacy from the consent of the governed resonated with those yearning for a more representative government. The Enlightenment provided the intellectual ammunition for revolution, inspiring calls for liberty, equality, and popular sovereignty. Faces of the Revolution, from monarchy to guillotine. The faces of the French Revolution are etched in history, their stories a microcosm of the era's drama and upheaval. King Louis XVI, well-intentioned but indecisive, symbolized the monarchy's inability to adapt. His queen, Marie Antoinette, embodied the ruling class's indifference to the common people. Maximilien Robespierre emerged as a key figure during the Reign of Terror. The revolution ended with Napoleon's rise, but its impact was undeniable.